Yes, exactly. And I here's the beauty behind it is I was reading Ephesians 4 and it talks about our old self, putting off our old self and putting on our new self. And really truly what I want to embody is the Christian who knows the right answers, but it's the obedience wasn't there. And to empower, when we say empower women, I know that there's new agey stuff that's out there and everything. But when I say empower women, I'm meaning the only source of true power, which is within Jesus Christ. It is that resurrection power. I want to empower women with that, to remind them that is there inside of you. If you are saved, it is there residing inside of you. And so those promises, that are all through the Old Testament about don't be discouraged, that he will fight your battles. I have the Lord will fight for you right over here. You only need to be still. I know he spoke that to the Israelites, but I'm his child too. And it's a promise for me too. And I want to embody that Christian woman, to let them, like, let others know I didn't go to seminary. I have a biology degree. I minored in chemistry. I
So
was
good.
the nerd. That was me. I'm still a science nerd.
Yes.
But to look at you and say, I'm a mom and I'm a wife and I love Jesus with all my heart. This knowledge that I have is simply a journey. It's from making a decision to fully dedicate my life to Christ, to fully trust him with my life, with my finances, with a podcast, with everything, just taking a leap. And everything that I know is available to you too. And that if I can do it, you can do it too. You don't have to be a fancy schmancy pastor with fancy lights and a worship. You don't need any of that. You just need a Bible and you need to find time to read it. And the rest is going to sort itself out. That's literally what I did to mature my faith, to go from what I call mediocre and lackluster to, I know it sounds cliche, and to be on fire for God, but truly that is what I am, is on fire for God. And it's available to everyone. And that's what I want to embody. I don't want to ever be somebody that it doesn't feel like it's obtainable to
Yeah.
them. This is what I do, and you can do it too.
Well, and I think that's one of the biggest things is like the lessons that are learned. And there becomes, even in the church, there's like a hierarchical expression of faith, right? Because they're in the pulpit, I will sit and I will listen and I will glean and I will come back next week and I will sit and I will listen and I will glean and then I'll come back next week and then I'll sit and I'll listen and I'll glean. And what's happening is there is comparison literally being cultivated right inside the church. There is a hierarchy literally being cultivated right inside of the church. And so there is supposed to be this understanding that we have direct connection to the Lord, that we have our own ability to have revelation, that we have our own ability to heal and see miracles and activate miracles here on earth as it is in heaven. And I think we forget that because what is exampled from the extrinsic isn't always that. But every single time that I spend individual time with the Lord, seeking him about something, sending gratitude and thanksgiving over something, opening the word, reading a new Bible study, there is revelation every single time. And I think a lot of times people are expecting this like audible voice from God, and it's not that way. Like it's not mundane either. It's not, I'll open the Bible today and I'll read Proverbs. I don't even know what's the day, Proverbs 7, because you can do the Proverbs a day for 30
Mhm.
days every single month, right? I'll read Proverbs 7 and it'll be just like it was last week. But if you come with an open heart and an open mind and that expectancy, God, show up for me. I want to hear from you today. What do you got for me today? And you're just having that conversation. His passion is to show off for you. It's what he's made for. He's glorious and wonderful. And I want to see more of what you're doing. And so that people have, one, as women specifically, have the desire and the faith and the courage to be a voice for the generations that haven't yet heard women speak out about their relationship with the Lord. When the woman at the well experienced Jesus and he gave her this miraculous understanding of her identity, she ran back to tell all of the people, the same people who were just ostracizing her, the same people who were just
Mhm.
not allowing her to come to the party or be
Mhm.
alongside them or buy from their market. She didn't care what the history was. She wanted to tell them about the resurrection and the new life, the restoration that she now had.
Yes. Oh goodness, that can preach right
Yeah,
there.
girl.
That can preach.